Hey everyone, Gene Sagano here. I was just thinking about it. This last weekend, we have ants. I don't like ants. I mean, especially in the house, but outside of the house, they're just bad news. I mean, there's just ground that's all just sand because they've just put all this little holes and stuff where they crawl in and out, and they're going all over our sidewalk by the entry. And so I got out some Ortho Home Defense and decided I was going to take care of the problem. And so I sprayed the little ant piles that were there, and then I sat there and I watched as these ants started walking across the sidewalk and shriveling up and dying right before my eyes. And I thought about it, right? It's like, okay, it's not like 10 ants or 100 ants. It's thousands of ants. It's like a civilization, and I could just imagine a civilization of people. And I could see them in these ants, right? The ants are just minding their own business, doing their thing, and all of a sudden, hey, it's raining. Ah! It's burning! It's burning us, right? And then they start like, oh, and they're all shaky when they're trying to run away, and then all of a sudden they just curl up into this ball, right? And then other ants that may not have gotten hit initially by the spray, they go up to the other ants like, whoa, what's going on, And then they touch them and they're like, it's burning. And now it's starting to take over their whole body, and they start to curl up into balls too. And then soon you got like hundreds of balled up ants, and maybe another ant will be walking through going, oh my God, I can't believe this, and as they're shriveling up and dying, they're just thinking to themselves, what God would do this to us, right? The acid rain is falling from the skies. Don't go outside. Save yourselves, right? And then the colony inside the ground, they're panicking because they hear all of these screams of the ants outside, and they want to come out and find out what's going on, finding their family members and everything. And then they come out, and then they end up getting whatever it is, because that home defense will work for up to a year. So I don't know what it is that just in the ground or whatever, but it kills them. So anyway, these ants take it back to their colony, and then soon the colony's wiped out. Crazy, right? I've destroyed a civilization. I kind of feel bad, but at the same time I don't, because they're ants. Ants, I guess they serve a purpose, right? But not in my yard. Out in the middle of the desert, that's fine, but not in the yard. And just bugs in general, that eat our plants, and spiders and just crawly stuff. I had something on my neck earlier today, and I don't even know what it was. Had it been like on the wall, would I have crushed it with my fingers? Probably not, but because I couldn't see it, and I felt something, and then I looked and I was like, oh, it's a squished bug now. But normally, I'm the type of person to get a piece of tissue or a roll, right? Because I don't want to touch that thing, especially some bugs. They just look gross. And that's another thing. It's a whole nother topic. But, bugs, we don't eat bugs typically, but we'll eat creatures from the ocean that look like bugs, like shrimp. If you look at a shrimp, it looks like a weird bug, right? Or a crab, or a lobster. They're bugs. They're just bugs. They got the shell on the outside and the stuff on the inside, right? We eat those. If it's coming out of the ocean, we eat it. But if it's crawling out in the ground around our food and stuff, ew, yeah, we want to kill it, and it's gross. That's all I got to say about that.